And keep in mind, just ride with me. Do you feel me now?
Your home for today's best music.
Hey, we gotta get them hit with a dirty sound.
Where music lives. This is Power 95. Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
We plan for every major life event, from birthday parties to baptisms, and celebrating a life well lived deserves the same thoughtful planning. Beacon's Rest Easy plan is designed to give your loved ones the comfort of knowing that they can do just that. With no underwriting and cover for up to 6 family members that includes certain injuries, this plan can be yours for as little as 75 cents per day. Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the ladies' room. Final one for the week. Final one for the week. It is Thursday, May 26th. I hope everybody's doing okay. Good morning. Seeing too well. All right. Who's here? Let me see who's here. Good morning, Marian. Good morning, Christelle. I'm not hearing too well. Good morning, Roseanne. Good morning, Rhonda, Ian Baker. Good morning, Shelley. Good morning, Shante. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Sanafina. Good morning, Trey. Is that how you call it? Vincent? I'd be murdering people's names. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Sonia, Rima Nelson. Morning, Crony. You know what? Sometimes they say we're good to keep, and I've been learning to hush. Miss Debbie, I won't tell you where you passed me this morning, but it's okay. You know my struggles, right? I won't tell you where you passed me this morning, but carry on. Morning, Deborah Finley. Good morning, Charmaine. Good morning, Chef Jilly. Good morning, G-Eds. Good morning. Oh, I got it right? Okay, good. Good morning, Patsy. Good morning, Maureen. Phyllis is all the way in Aruba. Rosalind Best, good morning. I want to read you right this morning, Debbie, but it's okay. Like I said, sometimes it's good to listen. And one of my faults, I don't listen, and I'm learning to listen. Remember what I told you yesterday? All right. So, no hush, but just know that I saw you this morning. You don't want to know where, but I saw you. I went on bus trip this morning. I went on a whole bus trip this morning to reach. Listen. Yeah, tell me to listen now. You understand? Because I go read you out this morning and telling me to listen. Thank you. Morning, Marlene. Good morning, Brian. Brian, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute around here. You've been missing. You've been missing in action. Why, Sonia? Why do I need handle on my name? What did I do? What did I do that I need a handle? Good morning, Valma. Anyway, 5 past the hour, and I want to waste no time this morning because I really want to hear the men defend this. I want to hear the men. What would possess a man on how where is Elimus? Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me see if I get Elimus. I would like to hear Elimus because Elimus been through everything in the world already. Elimus busy campaigning. Elimus out every night. Elimus and sleeping, eating properly. Lord. Every night Elimus on stage. I doubt Elimus are credit where he's there, as a matter of fact. Let me see where Elimus is. Elimus is a good person to to fall in the room this morning with this situation. I must busy campaigning, Papa. I must have time for that. Let me see, I must on Facebook again. And I must sleeping in the days because he working in the night. A tremendous benefit. You're really enjoying yourself, man. You're back on the things in your favor again. I must on stage every night. You know, release a song, 2 songs you maybe released for the season already, but yeah, about 3 political song out. So, girl, I must on them easy. Carnival, you know. He ain't had nothing for himself yet. He and Jello, but he on stage every night with he have one for Cox, he have another one for the house all in and the pillar strong. And what is the other one he have? I think so. You'll be taking big complex. He out every. Hey, look at him, man. If like must stay there in Moncrief, but he like must come. Let me send You have no song out for the season yet, but you have about 10 I must check your messenger. You have about 10 song out for your party, but you have one out. Don't worry, after June 23rd, we have Carnival. I'm waiting patiently for you. Patiently, I'm waiting for you. Sing your song, man. Enjoy yourself in the mass. Good morning, Eli Moss. Check your messenger. Check your Facebook messenger. I sent you the thing, but you didn't want Craven. Right. So while we waiting on Limos to make his appearance, let's just tell you what the topic is this morning. So I can't make this stuff up, I swear. I really can't make this stuff up. It's like every day it's getting crazier and crazier. All right, yeah. So this person says, "Hey Aruna, must say ladies' room is very entertaining and informative. And as a regular reader, I never thought I would actually bring my situation here, but here goes. Been dating this guy 2 months now, and I must say he's a really nice person, respects me, never pressures me or anything. And we've been taking it slow. However, he has confessed to being in love with me, and we decided to take the relationship to the next level. So after a night out, drinking, etc., admittedly he had quite a few, but I wasn't prepared for what happened when we went to his place. Says Aruna, we were both into each other, the vibes was right, everything going nice, he was doing all the right things until he was about to climax. And this man called out his ex name. Aruna, I froze and immediately pushed him off and asked him to take me home. That was like 3 days ago, and I haven't spoken to him since. Numerous calls from him, text messages, apologizing and asking for another chance. He's in love with me, yada, 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 wants to make it work. So that's basically his story. So, she's feeling him as well, kind of in love with him too, but she can't get over him calling her by his ex's name in that way. So she wants some feedback from the room. Should she give him another chance? Listen, leave Specky alone, please. Me alone, I could tell Specky thing. Let me say that because I remember the other year I tell Specky I wasn't feeling a particular song. He must stop talking to me for 2 whole carnival until he come back and he apologized and he say, yeah, I'm a good one because I was telling him when he nice and when he when thing I was honest with him and not just tell him what you want to hear. So only me that could tell him I must thing. Don't tell him I must nothing. All right. So What say you guys? Should she give him another chance or should she leave that alone? Should she give him another chance? Should she leave that alone? 2 months is not much time when you look at, in the grand scheme of things, but it's also a lot of time. 60 days, depending on which 2 months. 62. A lot happens. So these days you can't even say, not a lot of time. Every day is a lot of time. Every day you get, because I mean, like she said, they've been taking it slow. They didn't just, meet and started, doing whatever. They met and about 2 months and decided, okay, now, we're in a good place and I think we should. And things happen. Like she says, good, that decent guy, respects her, no pressure whatsoever. And just that one incident that totally threw off. And I mean, I could understand. I mean, let's be honest as women. Imagine you're dealing with a man and you're thinking, oh, and in the most intimate of moments, when you're like so into each other, and the gentleman calls another woman's name. I ain't lying, I'll feel that way too. I'll feel that way. Because there's so many things you could probably running through your mind. Is it because he was thinking about the ex? Is it because it's good or better with the ex, or good as with the ex? But if you're with me, why are you thinking about your ex? So you should be focused totally on me and into me. And how do you even, in the, like, they say a drunk man tell no tales, eh? They say if you want to get the truth out of somebody when they're like drunk, and she did say he had a few drinks. They went out drinking and he admittedly had a few. So I'm not sure if it's the alcohol talking or if that's how he really feels or it's just a slip of the tongue, literally. And, but my thing is, sometimes we don't need to throw away everything so quickly. If you're saying that he's, a nice guy like that, respects you, you're both into each other, maybe you should have a conversation with him first to find out, where his head is at in terms of, well, what were you thinking at the moment? What is the situation with set X? Are you like done over, or am I rebound? Are you still healing? How long now have you ended things with your ex? Is it recent? Is it still fresh that she's still on your mind? So maybe you should give him a chance to like explain himself without like cutting him off completely without, knowing or understanding what's going on, because you did say he was a cool guy, and maybe everybody deserves a second chance, So maybe you could give him a second chance to see, where he's at, and what was he thinking in the moment, or just give him a chance to explain himself, without, discarding him so quickly. If it happens again, then you know exactly, well, I'm not about to do this. I'm not about to be with you, and you're here calling me Julian or Jackie, and that's not my name. So um someone says that's a huge red flag. It's obvious he and his ex is still an item. They tell homegirl don't play baby. What if he's like, I don't know, yeah, it's a red flag, but what if it's just a one-time thing? What if, the ex already moved on as well, and maybe he hasn't, the last person he been with was the ex, and haven't, been sleeping around or anything, and maybe get caught up in the mood and the action, and are their names similar? I don't know. But that would be very awkward, because if you're with somebody who want to be into the person, you want the person to be into you. It's all about, me and you, not us, But it's like 2 months. It's like Lava Rosa says you're in love with me, but still calling your ex's name during our most vulnerable, intimate moment. I tell you, I mean, I would feel that way. I will feel that way. I ain't gonna lie. I doubt there's a woman alive who would not feel a type of way. You're thinking you're on homeboy and whatever, and you're putting your back in it, and only to hear Someone said they call Black Storm name for short leg on stage and they walk still sure. Listen, Karim, go get something to do. Go and find something to do. Like seriously, go and get something to do. Oh, Black Storm name for short leg. That is just a slip up. They were not doing anything intimate. That is, we could excuse that. But that was funny though. Come on, Black Storm. The dark one name get called for the short one, you know. Telling me about all on this stage and they were only making a set of blunders, boy. Father, let me hear what this person's saying. Don't we all deserve a second chance? Yep, we do. Some more than others.
Personally, I don't see nothing wrong with that. NDC does be on stage saying vote for NMP. NMP does be on stage saying vote for NDC. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Trust
I
me.
don't expect no man this morning to see anything wrong with that. None of all you. Not one. And the mere fact that y'all are even equating this to election gimmicks and nonsense on stage. But NMP does call NDC and NDC to being in an intimate position, situation with somebody and calling somebody else's name. You see how you wicked? Ah, boy. Anyways, you hear that man and them quiet this morning? Wayne, Marcus, Jason, John Strokes. After now, I call Eli Moss. I ain't hear him yet. Who else? Listen, anyone to know the truth? Hold on. Pasha nice, so he spells in and calling X name. Good morning, Karen. None of them see that as a problem. Them man and them quiet this morning. You see when they just be conveniently quiet? They just pick and choose when to have thing to say. This morning, you see how they conveniently quiet? Because they realize, you know what, anything we say could be used against us this morning. So the best defense is not to say anything. So Pamela Moses made a similar blunder. It's not that serious. How is that serious when you're talking about politics? We're talking about that is your man, and your man calling you people name. All right, here they come. Morning.
Morning there, morning there.
Yeah, let me hear you.
I'm gonna talk. I'll put up, man. To be quite honest, if that happened to me, and it was other something I put yourself in a person's shoes,
Thank
I
you.
go fix. I go fix. We don't have a problem. But I wouldn't go so far as what she goes now. If she wanted to block the man and break off relationship over that. I mean to say we had to be honest with yourself.
Mhm.
We're human beings. We're prone to mistakes. Understand? Sometimes in a moment you think about it. The man probably that ex maybe just a recent ex. Understand? And that is who he was with. So every day was the name. You understand? So it could be that mistake, you know, in the moment, you know, you ain't thinking straight. So the name come out because of repetition. So I think she taking it a little too far. Don't leave the man just because of
She taking it a little too far. What if the roles are reversed, as you said, and putting in other foot? How as a man would you feel if you're with your man and you think you're doing the best and you're putting your best foot forward, and she
Well,
calls
I'm
you
putting
ex
out the
name?
Hawkeye. That is the only thing is that you have to keep your Hawkeye, your eyes open. You understand? You gotta be watching the person with a stiff eye. You can't sleep on them because the name calls. So you know it's kind of like just as I said, it's a red flag. You know, so watch out. Put up the antennas. You know, find out about an ex. Where you going? Where you thinking? You know. But other than that, see how things work out.
So that's what she needs to do. Find out about the ex and if it really done, or if it's
Yeah.
passing cloud.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
see if I more with the ex going on. If he calling the ex every day, they talking details, you know. Put on the antennas.
All right, Papa.
All right.
Good. You see, listen, you wouldn't even get a chance. And I could bet that as a woman, if that happened, the roles are reversed. You as a woman and getting even you haven't even given us a chance to explain yourself. You don't want to hear nothing. You know how much damages that is to your manhood? that you with a woman and she calling she ex name while you think you're doing the best and and you're the man and and your name is John and the lady call you Tom and you know for sure Tom is the ex. We didn't even get a chance to explain. One time, same time, block and delete. No, there's no next time to explain yourself, and I'm sure that a lot of men wouldn't give you no next time, no next chance to explain yourself, to call them so again. The way y'all ego set up, please. The way y'all ego set up, there's no way y'all giving us another chance. You ain't taking that chance to get called Tom twice when your name is John. You just don't know. In the heat of the moment, your name is John and you figure you John and you're Johning and morning.
Hi, morning.
Morning.
Listen, this topic it brings back like a bitter taste in my mouth
Tell me.
because I had that happen to me last year.
July.
Because the thing is, he called. Well, we were not having, with the good time, as the girl was saying, the time was right thing night. We just said, I'm chilling, looking at TV and stuff like that. I get up and I went in the kitchen to get something and I asked, babe, would you like to get something? He said no. So I go about and I making a sandwich, getting something for myself. Lo and behold, he bloat out. He bloat out his ex name for me to reach water for him. And I was like, I put my hand on the waist, peep him when he's sitting on the couch, and I was like, excuse me, how you just saw me? He still go to call me the same name that he called before. And then can I stop in the track? And this is just a mistake I'm making. Say, okay, I'll leave it as that. That hurt me, eh? I will looking at TV, go back on the chair, eating my sandwich, and watching him on the side of my eyes. And I keep talking, I keep saying things because I want to hear if he's going to repeat it or whatever. He comes to me, say sorry, whatever. I left it alone, eh? A little while went by, and we went to the grocery. While in the grocery, and he saw one of his partners. I know, and he wanted to introduce. Tell me whose name he called him.
The same one that you call him.
Okay. I left him, trolley, and everything, and rode.
So you leave him at the one in the supermarket and you go about your business?
Yes, I left him there with the trolley, everything, because we were on our way going to Tash. And he saw his partner, and he introducing me, and then he called me.
Boy, these problems are never way.
And I left it there. So what that told you, what that's saying to you,
you could excuse one time
going on still, or something, because how you could tell me you could make a mistake so often? I mean, it is up to her if she wants to give him a next try to, it is up to her. But I know with what I went through, no, I wouldn't give him a next chance. Because next time he may call you, because the thing is what I'm saying, look at the moment when he's going to call out his ex name for her now. You saying you just meet a woman, you love her, and you're this and you're that. You know tell me you can't even remember her name. That you call her the ex? No. It is up to her. Mm-hmm. That choice there is between her. I can't help her, but I know I went through that and I actually know.
Got you.
And listen, when I start seeing who I'm seeing right now,
mm-hmm.
First time you just talk when
mm-hmm.
call by name and thing when thing nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I was like, okay. But I listen, but I hear when time night I hear my name, so I'm in glory right about now.
So you made the right choice. Keep moving.
Very much so, and I'm taking this. It is up to her. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Later.
Girl say, this much. Well, telling you all of these problems and they're brave. Imagine you're calling the lady name for the next lady, and you're in supermarket and see the lady, and you plucky enough to introduce the lady to the lady. No, Papa, these problems are them good, yes. But one going to make Limas, you say you ain't getting through. I'm talking about yes, using iPhone. You sure you know about iPhone, Limas? Morning.
Morning, Aruna. How are you doing today?
I am good.
Okay, so I like to say what happened to the last caller. I mean, nobody would want that to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say something here that from the original topic that the person needs to be real with.
Mm-hmm.
If you are ever in a relationship, you're going to think about that person.
Mm-hmm.
We could pretend we ain't thinking. We could pretend we move on. We cannot control our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Our thoughts just appear in our mind anytime, randomly. If the breakup was, like a dramatic or emotional one, it comes to you. And sometimes you might be there trying to avoid that thought, and your significant other call you, and you're so vexed in your mind that that's what come out, and that's a reality.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the person who wrote to you,
Mm-hmm.
it's a first-time scenario. As a caller said before, she gave it another chance.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a judgment like that on one chance, and you have to look at yourself. When
Mm-hmm.
things like that happen to you, when you break up with people, you don't just forget them. So now I whole year, some people going through that.
True.
So it's something that people have to deal with. Sometimes you might just be there and you go to call somebody, and I might say Aruna, because Aruna was on the radio this morning, or she was just.
There's somebody saying your subconscious is a hell of a thing, eh? Sometimes you're not even aware. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So definitely that individual should be given a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
But if it continues, then you know something is red flag.
Time to write out. Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I said, if it's a customary thing, yeah. But like you said, he's a nice guy. Very respectable. You guys connect, you click, and what have you. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you should give it another try. Hear him out. See where his head is at. And take it from there. If it happens again, then well, nah. But Miss Wilson says, hold on. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sarona.
Hi, morning.
Hi, listen, I do that stupidness all the time. Up to last night, I called in my man by my ex-man name.
What?
But it mean nothing, yes.
What?
But it didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean nothing. Sometimes
So wait. Hold on. So how
I'm telling you, I do that stupidness all the time.
So what was his reaction?
He'll just get quiet and watch me. He'll just get quiet and watch me. And I'll feel real bad, but I don't mean nothing.
So why do you call him? What are you thinking about when you call him that way?
Okay. Let me tell you. Well, last night, for example, we was watching a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and the fella that I was watching on the movie, he getting on like a bam bam like my ex. You understand? So I call the man by the ex name again, and he just said, but he give me one cut I just say, oh, sorry. But it happen all the time. So tell her, don't watch that.
No, they're going overboard now.
Serious.
So you don't say anything? He don't tell you anything?
No. In the beginning, this happens so often. In the beginning, you used to say, well, what kind of stupidness is that? And I'll say, oh gosh, no, I didn't mean nothing. It just slip out. But now, like, he gets so used to it, he just give me a cut eye. And I know. So that's stupid.
All
right.
I didn't kill me today at all. I lied. The last day of the ladies' room for the week, not today. Super pointers just watch a cutter again doing nothing. Don't say the ex and a voodoo. And the ex and a voodoo took out the name. Nah, Papa. All they win in this ladies' room. I give up.
Yeah, the lady get Mr. Get a good man who just had to plan the wedding now. Because some man that say go to the TV, go to the fridge, everything. I remember my friend does she went in on holiday, meet a man and sleep with a man. And when she's sleeping, she was like and talk about everything she and the man do.
No, you're wrong to talk in all your sleep. All you talk, according to my friend, all you talks too much. That's a woman. Oh, Father, be offense. Hold on. There's so many comments here. I don't even know which one to touch. Ah, boy. Miss, you win this morning. So the man not behave. She ex just behave like a mom. Well, yeah, man, a real nice man. For him not to feel no way. Me not going on with the line. Must not say trying, but he's not connecting. Using the iPhone. Let me see if I could help you, Limos. Limos, are any Limos say not getting to connect. He's on. Limos, I feel you don't know about iPhone. You better go back to a Motorola or something, because isn't that the same phone you used when you were in Brooklyn? Not understand. Anyway. Someone says, I don't think there is much of an issue. The liquor made his mouth slip. Give him a next chance. Someone says 2 months and in love. He's still hung up on his ex. Fall back to taking things slower. Someone says, first of all, you deprived the man of his moment. So you owe him one. You need to answer the call. Secondly, ask the man what... I can't read that, Kishan. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar, Kishan. About change position. Someone says, say it this way. The only y'all didn't type anything for me to read out on air. Y'all just explicit and just dress up the thing so I could read it out the man. Y'all just raw, just all you see it, all you feel it. Someone says, I think you should ask him some questions. Find out how long him and her have been done and go from there. Maybe it was a genuine mistake. It can also be he's still in love with her. Find out, talk to him, then make a decision on facts and have a clear mindset. What you're doing now is based on emotions. Say women are fueled by emotions. That's what fuels us. Emotions. Say open confession is good for the soul. Guess the sex with the ex was good, so he can't stop calling her name. But on a serious note, forgive him and give him a next chance. Just let it go on. And so you could call your name better. This one, sir, go and say justice or the priest and get her name changed. Somebody says he probably ended the relationship 2 months ago. She's still on his mind. Forgive him. If he keeps calling her name every time, then she's still in his memory, and you can't change that unless he bites the pillow, blah, 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 never back. In fact, face him during the act, you'll remember your name. Witchcrafting are they telling me about you this morning, man? Someone says he still has feelings for his ex. Keep it moving. Oh, boy. It doesn't mean he's still in love with his ex. That happens because you would have gotten accustomed with the ex name so frequently called, and both of you are new. That's just the first name that came out, but give him a second chance. It's just too petty not to forgive and move on together. If it happens again, then you can be cautious and consider hitting the high road. To me, he was thinking of the next woman while he's romancing you. He's still in love with her. Mistakes do happen, but look for the signs. So the majority of women seem to think it is not a mistake and he's still in love with her. That's why. Someone say study your head. Someone say even me as an undecided voter, I don't know what to tell you, mama. I'm thinking that he's still in love with his so-called ex and name calling. In a moment of ecstasy, he forgot who he was with. Oh boy. Someone says this young lady is willing to lose a whole good man because he called his ex's name. Then we're saying good man had to find. It depends again how long he was in the relationship with his ex for. calling her name doesn't mean he is still in love with her. Have a conversation with the man, talk things out, and stop giving up on relationships so quickly. Someone says all this advice may not be correct. It happened to me once. I called X name. I wasn't still in love with love. Wasn't still in love with him. The body type was the same kind of, so maybe I got confused. I apologize. We stayed together and we never spoke on it again. John says it's not personal. They just did it as good as the ex. He got flashbacks. So give him another chance. Someone said, yeah, he messaged me and told me he messed up. He can't get me out of his head. I just wanted to, hence the reason why he's pursuing a new relationship. It might take a while for him to do that, though. I have that kind of effect, so best you just give him some space. I'm not getting Eli Moss. Eli Moss is, I don't know what phone Eli Moss on. He says he's been trying to connect, and for some reason it's just not connecting. He says he's using some iPhone, so I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's his Wi-Fi or maybe it's his connection. I really don't know what he's doing. All right, let me take this last one. Morning. Hello?
Hello.
Morning, you live on Power?
I don't know.
Hey.
Girl, the man recognized my voice on the radio now. Girl, he just called me and said, and you're making fun of me. I said, no, baby, no.
Tell him no. We just having a conversation.
I tell him that, no, I know.
You died twice. According to John Strokes, you died twice. Listen, I got one time. You have to forget this is national radio, right? And everybody listens. So remember, when you call is a chance you take in. So you have to make sure that when you call, the person not listening. Call them first and see what they're doing. My boy, now we ain't making fun of you. We just discussing the situation, and we just wanted to know how people deal with those things. So we good. We good. The lady ain't making no fun of you. All right, the lady not taking that for a joke. It's just that something happened similar, and we wanted to get different feedback. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union. A good time. Now is a good time to end this program. It's a very good time before we go further and cause more problems in people's life. Let me call it George for today. I'll see you all next week. All right? Same time, same place. Or you are gone.